How's it going, everyone? I'm Walter the Film Hermit, and today this is my weekly update for May the 2nd of 2022. This is my weekly update episode that I don't do weekly. I gotta get better with that. Remember, early on, if you like my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe, and share. It helps the channel so much. And for those of you that are watching my content, I apologize that I'm not doing this show weekly, at least this episode weekly. I'm going to try to get better with that, and I thank you for your support. So today I'm just going to kind of give you an update what's going on with me, the channel, and what movies I've seen. I got my Marvel shirt on today because it's Marvel week. This is the week that Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness comes out. This is going to be our first Marvel movie for 2022, even though we have been enjoying some of the shows of Marvel. Like currently Moon Knight is showing its last episode this week as well, the 6th episode of the series. That's going to be tomorrow night, Wednesday, or actually midnight tonight if you want to stay up. I think I'm going to do an episode where I talk about the Marvel shows and how I feel about them overall. I like the shows, but when it comes to the whole weekly drop thing, I'm not too crazy about. But I'll get that prepared for you guys, and you'll see what I put together. But big Marvel week. We got Doctor Strange coming out. We got the last episode of Moon Knight coming out. So pretty excited about this. I'm excited as I can be, give or take my particular personal situation. So today I kicked myself out of the house. Tired of moping around. I decided to go see a movie, and I saw Sonic 2. I tried to see Sonic 2 about 3 or 4 weeks ago. I went to the Regal Theater, and I saw it in that, gosh, I wish I had looked up the name of it. It's the theater with the moving seats, and it was like the most annoying thing, and I had to get out of there. It was like they turned a movie into a roller coaster. Like, and I thought the seat would vibrate, but I didn't know the whole thing would go up and down like every minute. I had food. It was just kind of ridiculous. So I got out of there, but I went to see it today just because they played it in Dolby, and this is going to be the last time they're going to play it in Dolby because of the fact that Doctor Strange is coming out. It's weird. AMC's done a strange thing where they been putting like movies that have been out a few weeks. They've either thrown them in IMAX or thrown them in Dolby for 1 or 2 showings. Wasn't a lot of people in there, which is another great thing as well. So I just saw Sonic 1 for the first time about less than a month ago. I've got the Steelbook here for Sonic 1. I was a big fan of Sonic when it was on, when I was a video game when I was a kid. I mean, it's been video games for like 20, 30 years now. This seemed like a kid's movie that wouldn't be that great. Even though Jim Carrey was in it, I figured I would watch it one day. So I bought this Steelbook when it was on sale, and it's been sitting in the house for at least 1.5 years, 2 years. So when the sequel was going to come out, I was like, now's a good time to watch it. And I was pleasantly surprised. The movie was pretty good for a video game movie. The second movie, I love the animation, was great. The whole thing with Idris Elba as Knuckles and the Tails character, all the animation they did there was great. Those characters were fun enough. Some of the human characters kind of annoyed me, and some of the human plot lines kind of were just really stupid and kind of took me out of the movie. But once it got to the animated characters, Sonic, it was enjoyable. And Jim Carrey is great in both movies. It's kind of like they just let Jim Carrey be Jim Carrey, and they just add animation in later. So it was enjoyable enough. So when the second one comes out on Steelbook, I don't know if there's any art on Blu-ray.com yet, but if there is, I'll put it up here. But if that one's going to have a Steelbook, I'll get that one too, just so they match. And apparently Jim Carrey announced recently that he's going to be retiring, so this could be his last movie. So definitely want to have that on Steelbook if that's the case. Jim Carrey, I've always been a big fan of his for many, many years, a long, long time. And the last few movies he's made I haven't seen, and I think it's a good time to catch up. So, and a lot of good physical media releases for Jim Carrey this year. Liar Liar finally came out. Well, it's been on Blu-ray before, but this is a Shout Factory Blu-ray. I didn't order it. I think it came out in January. I need to because it's a really nice slipcover. It's one of his movies that I've always liked a lot, and I don't own physical media, so I'm going to have to pick that one up. The other movies I watched at the theater in the last few weeks when I forced myself out of the house, I saw Everything Everywhere All at Once with Michelle Yeoh. I really, really like that. I've been a fan of Michelle Yeoh since I saw Police Story 3 when I was in my 20s. And I was like, this is some award, it hasn't won any awards yet, but a lot of critics are saying that it's a great movie, and she's in it. I was like, I'm sold. I just hadn't gotten around to going to see it. And then AMC put it in IMAX. Funny story about that one too. I was going to see the regular showing of it, and the freeway got blocked off about a week ago. So I couldn't get to the movie theater, but I already reserved the ticket. I couldn't cancel it. But AMC was really cool about it because I have A-list. They let me see the IMAX so like a few days later. And I got to see the movie in glorious IMAX, and it was fantastic. I loved it a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the artwork for the Blu-ray there. It's so weird going to see a movie at the theater and then they already have artwork for the Blu-ray. This is supposed to come out, I believe, in June, and I'm gonna pre-order it. It's a really great movie. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. And then the other movie, I did a double feature that day because my A-list was about to reset. So I also saw The Immeasurable Weight of Massive Talent with Nicolas Cage as Nick Cage. This movie is really good. It's funny. It's just that when I was watching it, for some reason, because of my mood, I just took everything too seriously. I was sitting there just kind of frowning and just like enjoying it, but not laughing when I should, just because I was just in a really weird mood. But I really love the movie and I really want to see it again. This is another one where we have artwork already posted for it. They say there's going to be a steelbook. I'll probably end up getting this one steelbook because I like that. It's a Lionsgate movie, I believe. So Lionsgate has been killing it with steelbooks lately. So I saw that one, and then I've got my ticket reserved for Doctor Strange on Thursday. Also, Top Gun tickets went on sale today. I tried to reserve my ticket, but I can't put any reservations in because I got reservations for Doctor Strange. So it was a whole complicated thing with AMC's website. But Top Gun comes out at the end of the month. Been wanting to see this movie since, gosh, wasn't it supposed to come out in 2020? It's been 2 years waiting to see this movie. So I've heard they showed it at CinemaCon, and everyone's saying that the movie's really, really, really good. So really excited to see that. So that's some of the news that's been going on with me and movies that I've seen. Been working on my Paramount 4K collection. I almost have all the movies that they have available in 4K. I usually don't try to go for a complete by the studio, but Paramount has a lot of movies that I like, and it just kind of worked out that way. So last week, I got The Wolf of Wall Street in 4K with a slipcover. This has been out for a few months. They did a steelbook for this, but I wanted to have the regular artwork on here. Plus, I have a Blu-ray steelbook of this movie already. I just wanted a 4K version of it because even though it's a recent movie, it's a native 4K transfer. So, and it's Martin Scorsese. And then when I was looking at what I have left, there was another Martin Scorsese movie there that I didn't have in 4K, which is Shutter Island. This one's native as well, native 4K transfer. This one came out back in 2020, so I was pretty sure this wouldn't have a slipcover. This was a strange release too because there was a steelbook for it, but the steelbook came out before the slipcover. Paramount does that sometimes. They did it with Almost Famous as well. They'll release the steelbook, and then 3, 4, 5, 6 months later, they'll do a slipcover instead of doing them both at the same time. This one, they both came out at the same time. This one was like months after the steelbook came out. The steelbook was a Best Buy exclusive. They're all sold out. Amazon had some for like $30. This is only $16. I figured I wouldn't have one. And even when I got the package on the doorstep, I could feel the weight. I could tell there's a slipcover in there, and I knew there wasn't. But I'm cool with it. This is a really good movie that I haven't seen in years, and it'd be nice to revisit it. Looks like this one does have a 4K and a Blu-ray inside, even though I have this on Blu-ray already. And it looks like this one just has a 4K disc and a digital copy. I have a Blu-ray steelbook of this, so that's fine. So I'm thinking of doing a video on my Paramount collection where I just show you guys what I have from Paramount, because it's one of my larger collections when it comes to the studios. I think there's only about 10 titles that I don't have for Paramount, and most of them aren't even out yet. So something to look forward to in the future. So just a recap, trying to get out to the movies more because there's some really good stuff out right now. The 2022 summer season, I believe, officially begins when Doctor Strange comes out. So it's nice to have movies on a regular basis again. Things feel a bit more normal when you go to the theater. So let me know what you think. Let me know what movies that you've seen. Let me know if you're excited to see Doctor Strange, if you have tickets, where you're going to be going. If you like my videos, please like, comment, subscribe, share. Helps the channel so much. Thank you all for watching. You guys all have a great Marvel week.